Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So a lot of Strife testing has been done, and of course we have kind of like figured out that he's mainly made for otherworld battle meta because he replaces Wasp and he's amazing with a PvP CDP like a brilliant CDP of authority. I myself gave mine a mighty CDP of authority, which works fine. Also, he's Alliance Conquest. Tamland Battle, you can use him. I'm still using mine in Tamland Battle because I actually my gene is raged up, but he's still good. So let me just show you the build we have. Offensively, we have 8 Odin's Blessings. Apart from that, we have the HP Urus and the HP Odin's Blessings. And this is how the build looks like. And honestly, with a PvP build, he can still do some really good things in World Boss Legend. Now, he might not be that useful in some other World Boss Legends, like say 20 plus Kang or something like that, but he can still hold his own on a lot of these stages, specifically the lower Kang stages. So, in this video, I have two runs for you guys. First of all, let me just guide you through the rotation that we will be using. This rotation works with the proc as well as with the rage, as well as basically the spam rotation. So, the first skill I would say is the filler, totally useless skill, honestly. Second skill is pretty nice. So, second skill, he actually has that thundering tornado whatever. It's delayed cancel, so you can do like this. You can cancel it and you'll still get the damage in the end. Third skill is where the fun begins. Sadly, it's instant cancel for PvE because it only gives the moon value when you get hit in PvP and you release the beam. The beam does insane damage, can one shot a lot of metas, but that's it. Now fourth skill is amazing skill actually, but you need the boss to stay stationary. Sadly, that's an issue because of Strife's fifth skill. So you can cancel that really easily like this, and easy, you get all the damage. Fifth skill, you do not want to cancel, you want it to run fully. Sadly, this is the worst part about Strife. So he has a lot of damage on the fifth skill, but because the skill is not full iframe, you have to be careful where you use it. So anyways, you can just play it, let it play fully. You can just cancel that, but it's better to let it fully. Tier 3 skill again is sort of, we felt like it was sort of like a copy of Apocalypse's tier 3 skill. It sort of is, but it has double of those and it has way more damage. So you can instant cancel this thing, you still get all that damage and everything is fun. So the fourth skill is delay cancel, 3 is instant cancel, tier 3 is instant cancel, 5 full, and 2 delay if you want to. Rotation we'll use is gonna be, you can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 1, 4, 3, 2, 5, whatever you feel like it. You can just go and 1 and 2. After that, try to spam 1 and 2 so you can go 3, 4 or 4, 3 tier 3 skill into 5. This is what we are trying to do here, is that we are trying to get all that damage in one rotation for the big burst. Okay, so let me just show you the sort of like comparison, not exactly comparison, but I just wanted to throw this CDP of energy cable run. This is my CDP of energy cable with a mighty CDP of energy with 22% pierce on the cards. Okay, the Strife run will be with 25% pierce. Okay, so Strife has slightly better cards in my opinion, but otherwise everything kind of remains the same. Not to mention that, well, cable that we are using right now is the energy, and mighty energy is a big one. Now I know that cable can go to level 80, so it's not exactly what I don't want to say that level 80 cable sucks or whatever, but just to showcase the level 70 damage comparison between both of these characters. One of them, like Cable, has a PvE build, obviously, with a bunch of Odin's Blessings. I think I do have about 6 or 8 Odin's Blessings on this guy. Same as Strife. The only difference is slightly better cards and swords. Okay, so Strife, of course, is having an advantage in that manner, but we have a mighty CDP of energy, so it kind of evens things out as well. In terms of Cable, like the gameplay wise, he's amazing. Okay, I still love this guy. Tier 3 skill, I'm still having some issues, like I still don't like it. Reason is it has really delayed damage. I don't like, even if you press the tier 3 skill, it starts dealing damage after 2 seconds. That's bullshit, and honestly you lose all the proc. So anyways, you can see proc is activated. I start shooting at 3 seconds left. So I'm only getting the proc really advantage for like 2 seconds mainly. So I don't like this thing. And I hope and I wish actually the tier 3 skill was changed. It just, and also it can trigger the next proc if you are playing with a rage with delayed cancels. So I also don't like it. So I wish that the tier 3 skill was instant damage. Sadly, it's not. Good thing is that it's a delayed iframe, so you can still hit bosses without them, noticing you, or without them moving from their place. That's a good thing. But again, the bad thing is, it keeps happening. I should have just gone without the tier 3 skill actually here. So you can see, because it was a freaking delayed cancel, I got hit by Null's attack, and that's why I went out of my iframe. Not the iframe, the SFX on. And you need SFX on, by the way. Always have SFX on with playing with cable, or the tier 3 skill will push you so far that you won't be able to do anything. So I don't like that part of Cable. Otherwise, he's a really fantastic character. Honestly, male Sharon Rogers, you can say he's very, very strong in every single aspect of the game. Alliance Battle as well. Sadly, not Alliance Battle Extreme. Yes, he can score 18 million, like he can cap with like a max brilliant rage or something build, but Magneto still is much easier. So Magneto is still stronger than Cable for Alliance Battle unless there is like a different rotation. Alliance Battle Legend, he is definitely meta, replacing Professor X. I'm still keeping my level 80, like Cable level 70 for now, because I have the Warpath mission for the, Awakened Transcend Potential. I still have that mission, so I've been saving those feathers a bit here and there. So anyways, 151 to clear the stage. Maybe let's say tops 2 minutes to clear this stage. Stage 50 on my account. Similar team up and everything. Strife with a CDP of authority. So the good thing is that because we don't have to worry about proc, we can just play our rotation as we want to. We can basically spam everything if you want to. So that's something that you can do. So I'm trying to just take advantage of the instant cancels. As you can see, he does some really good damage, and yeah, it's pretty fun to play. Absolutely, like I like him as a character, and the way his skills have been designed, I am definitely a fan of this thing. I think I should have gone with 3 cancel tier 3 skill, because I think third skill charges less to the tier 3 skill, but doesn't really matter. It's just a fun run. Strife is really strong, absolutely. Can work with the energy as well. Slightly hard to play, but can work. But I was just thinking, if they do something like this to Strife, he's very strong, 1.2 accumulation on the third skill. If somehow they give him tier 4, very soon, maybe with mid-month, they could surprise us, but I doubt. But it has happened once before, I believe. I'm not sure what character it was, but it has actually happened once. Uh, so if they give tier 4 to Strife, which honestly I would love, or on the other hand I would hate it because he's already very expensive. So he's gonna be a double cost tier 4, just like sort of like the Jean Grey types. But the good thing is that he could be an option, amazing option for people who do not have Magneto or the Deluxe pack. So I do think that he could be an option for those people. Apart from that, I don't really think that Strife is gonna have much more value in PvE. If he becomes meta in the tier 4. But I can definitely say he's insanely strong in PvP. If he gets a tier 4, he's gonna kick everyone's butt, honestly, in that. Plus also he is tanky, absolutely, so you can play him as you want. PvP, I have been trying my own Strife with a mighty authority, not really amazing build in Odin's blessings. In Tamlin battle these days, I don't have this artifact, by the way, on my account, and I've been trying to use him in as a replacement for my Jean Grey, because my Jean actually has a rage build. So CDP of rage Jean Grey does still do nice, but he gets guard broken really easily. So I've been using my Strife to try and one shot most of the metas in Tamil battle, and guess what? It's working great. I've been one shotting a lot of metas. Also, he's not that reliable for me. He did survive here and there because of the steal effect from the authority, but the main thing is the one shot. I can just do that and I can switch. Autoplay, you will need a really good build on Strife if you really want to use him in Tamlan battle. Simply saying he's a tier 3 character trying to take out tier 4s, and he is taking out tier 4s. In Otherworld battle, he's very strong. Specifically, I do say that Authority or a Conquest might be better. And I take my words back for the CTP of Greed. I think Greed might not be a good option for Strife. Reason why, he needs slightly more survivability because of certain skills like the fifth skill. And I do think that if he has that survivability and all with the Authority, I think he can do much better, and he has survived. He can literally solo a 1 versus 5 in otherworld battles sometimes. If he uses that third skill, boom, you will not even notice where the other team actually went. So honestly, I would say amazing option, expensive uniform, yes, 1500 crystals, but totally worth it. And specifically for otherworld battle, honestly, I think it has a lot more value compared to most of the PvP game mode these days. You get crystals, rewards, and you can buy stuff, specifically that carbonadium from the shop. So I do think it's totally worth building this guy. Anyways, over a minute left. With a PvP build, we can do this with Strife. So yeah, like if he gets a tier 4 in the future or whenever, which I don't think they will, but they might if they want to surprise us and really rob us for this thing, he's gonna be insane. And even as tier 3, I think he has incredible value. Plus also, we have the event going on, so if you want to build your Strife, build him right now, because you can get extra crystal for this guy. And if you really want to finish him, do it right now. Tier 3, stack him with Odin's Blessing if you want to. If not, at least give him a mighty CTP. He's worth it, absolutely. And build him as you please. If you don't have his artifact, you can just go for, I would say, and also, by the way, I think if you have a mighty or brilliant authority, I think that's the best for pushing his rank also, if you want some extra crystals. As far as artifact is concerned, if you don't have it, you can still go for a 3-star random artifact with his instinct. Anyways, let me know what you think about the video. Let me know what you think about Strife's PvE value with a PvP obelisk, and let me know in the comment section what you like about him. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.